Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use, please? Is this frequency in use, please? Over. Is this frequency in use, please? Is this frequency in use, please? Is this frequency in use? CQDX CQ 40 meters, CQDX 40, this is Oscar November 7, Oscar Double Foxtrot calling. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot calling CQDX 40, CQ 40, this is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox calling 40 and listening. CQ40, this is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox calling. CQDX 40, CQ 40 meters. This is on-off with number 7 between on and off calling CQDX. CQ40, this is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. This is ON7 OFF calling CQ40, CQ40. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox calling CQ40 and listening, QRZ. CQDX 40, CQ 40 meters, calling CQ 40 meter. Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot calling 40 and listening, QRZ. CQ40, calling CQ 40 meters. CQ40 meter. CQDX 40, CQ 40 meter. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot calling CQ 40. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Double Foxtrot calling 40 meters and listening, QRZ. CQ40, calling CQDX 40 meters, calling 40. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox calling CQ40. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Double Fox calling 40 meters. CQDX 40, CQ40, this is Oscar Nancy 7, Oscar Foxtrot calling CQ40 and standing by, over. CQ40, CQ40 calling CQ40. Oscar November 7, Oscar Double Fox. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot calling. CQDX40, CQ40. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot calling 40 and listening QRZ.
Italia 0, Kilo 4 Yankee.
USL, grazie. Italia 0, Kilo 4 Yankee, 599.
Добрый день, добрый день. Тамара, вы знаете, хорошо вас понимаю, 5-10 людей. 5-9 людей. Десятилетовым диапазоне 5 лет назад встречались мы с вами, Михаил. Уверял, что вопрос вам будет впереди, когда ездили на 35 метров. 173 Сурова, 4 Мария Татьяна, Ульяна Анна 9, центр, Елена Сергеевна. До встречи. Тоже. До свидания, пока-пока. Так, Роман, Жук, 7. Едет Оскар Новембер 3 again?
Yeah, Oscar November 3G. This is LG1 UBO. Actually, very good suffix on your side and my also, but on the last 80, 90. Anyway, just kidding here. Good signal from Belgium again. Good signal, like a 5x9 plus, and clear modulation. This is Georgie from Bulgaria, Golf Echo Radio Golf Italy, transmitting like usual with 100 watts. And I'm very happy to see you after 4 years over our last contact. So, today is day, I copied the guys from 16 and 17, 216 and 217 years, HO here. Sorry, English is very poor. It's not my favor, it's not my power side. I speak English by default, but...
Александр Донецк, прием. Почему зима? Говорю, вот тогда зима, а так повсюду.
Is this frequency in use, please? Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use, please? Is this frequency in use, please? Over.
Over.
CQDX 20 meters, calling 20. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Double Foxtrot, calling CQ20. CQDX 20 meters, calling CQ20. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, calling 20 meters and listening QRZ. CQ20, CQ 20 meters, calling CQ20. This is ON7, OFF. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Double Foxtrot. This is Brussels calling. CQDX, CQ, this is Brussels calling CQ. Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot calling. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Double Fox calling CQ20 and listening, over. CQ20, CQDX20, CQ20 meters. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot, calling from Brussels. CQDX, CQ. This is Brussels, Belgium calling. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot, calling CQDX 20 meter. CQDX 20, CQ 20 meter. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Double Fox, calling CQ 20 and listening QRZ, over.
Over.
CQ20, CQ 20 meters. This is Oscar Nancy 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox calling CQ. CQ DX20, CQ 20 meter. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. This is Ocean Nancy 7, Ocean Double Foxtrot calling CQ 20, over. CQ20, CQ20, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox calling and listening.
United Tango 1 Kilo Yankee.
Victor Tango 1 Kilo Yankee, go ahead.
Negative, the Uniform Tokyo 1. United Tango 1.
Okay, Uniform Tango 1, Uniform Tango 1. Give me the call again completely. A very good morning to you. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox in Belgium. Very weak propagation today, not much activity. Go ahead, sir. Over.
United Tango 1 Kilo Yankee. United Tango 1 Kilowatt Yankee.
Yeah, QSL, Pavlo. Very good morning to you, Pavlo, from Ukraine. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Double Foxtrot, ON7 OFF. Operator name is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. My name is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. Nice to meet you, Pavlo, over.
Very good morning, very good afternoon, Kurt from Ukraine, very pleasure. Your report is 5 and 9, my name Pablo. Very pleasure, thank you very much for short QSO. I'm testing radio, my testing radios, my friend, and no worked in the last period, not worked radio, correct radio, and now experiment for a good job. Thank you very much, 73, Kurt, good luck from Ukraine, bye-bye.
Yeah, okay, Pavlo, you can go to my YouTube page, okay? You can go to my YouTube page and click on the first picture. I am now live on internet also. I am also streaming on internet, the QSO. So you can check your audio, you can check if you want to test the radio, no problem. The audio is a little bit sharp, okay? Very sharp audio, but the signal is 5.9 plus 5 dB. 5.9 plus 5 dB. If you go on YouTube and search my call sign, you can see live your signal in Belgium because I am streaming. I hope you understand what I am saying. Pavlo, back to you. Over.
Okay. If your information in Facebook is okay?
Yeah, no, I only am streaming live. Okay, I am streaming live only on YouTube. I am streaming live on YouTube. So if you want to listen, your station on internet, you can go to my QRZ page. You can click first picture. You can click on the first picture on my QRZ page, and you can see for yourself how is your station if you want to test. No problem. So if you want to test, it's the ultimate moment because I am live streaming and you can listen to your station on internet, on YouTube. Now, at the moment, this moment, I have a stream. I have live stream on YouTube at the moment. QSL.
Thank you very much. I'm connected to YouTube. In my telephone speed is low and not connect now. Okay, no problem. Next time I'm looking your stream. Just a moment. White and okay, no problem. Okay, next time I'm looking this video. Thank you very much. My radio now is handmade equipment and amplifier about 200 watt. Antenna is dipole. Multi-band dipole for 80, 40, 20, 60. Okay, thank you very much. my friend. My best regards to you and your family, 73, and I hope to meet you again. Very, very pleasure, QSO now. Kurt. My best regards, good luck. Do побачення, 73.
Okay, no problems, no problem at all there, Pavlo. I have you now on YouTube, so you can check your signal and your audio quality with your homemade radio. Okay, very, very good. You make your own radio. Fantastic. I think you are a hero. Okay, to make your own radio. No problem. And good luck with DX on your last over, a little bit of QSB. Uniform Tango 1 Kilo Yankee, this is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. Bye-bye, 73. Good luck, 73. Bye-bye. QRZ, this is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox in Belgium. QRZ.
Yes.
Security execute. Security execute. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox calling CQ CQ. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot calling CQ CQDX. Calling CQDX 20, CQ 20 meters. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot calling CQ from Brussels in Belgium. QRZ DX, over. CQ 20 calling 20 meter. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. This is Ocean Nancy 7, Ocean Double Fox. This is Brussels, Belgium, Europe calling CQDX. Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot calling 20 meters and stand by for a call. Again, Alpha Tango.
Tango.
Italy Tango 7, Alpha Tango. Very good morning. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Double Foxtrot, and the operator name here is Kurt. Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. First name is Kurt. I think it's Italy Tango 7, Alpha Tango. I'm not sure about the prefix. There's a little lag between my receive and transmit because I'm separating my receive and transceiver. So come again with the prefix if you don't mind, sir. Over.
Over.
Okay, negative copy on Alpha Tango. Please, Alpha Tango station, try again, over.
Over.
QRZ, this is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox calling. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot calling CQDX. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox calling CQDX 20, over.
Over.
CQDX 20 calling 20 meters. This is Ocean NC7, Ocean Double Fox from Brussels. This is Brussels, Belgium calling CQ. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Double Foxtrot calling CQDX 20 and listening. QRZ.
Yes.
CQDX 20 calling CQ20 calling 20 meters. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. This is Brussels, Belgium calling. CQDX 20 calling 20 meters. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Double Foxtrot calling CQ. This is Ocean November 7, Ocean Fox Fox calling CQ 20 meters. QRZ.
Yes. Amigos. Abraço para cada qual. Obrigado.
Before 1 o'clock p.m. Dear friend Kenneth, Ken. Go 0, Kilo Echo November, LZ1 UBO.
I hope it will go so we can get a little bit money to the club. Yeah, what more? Yeah, internet. Sometimes the internet stops here also, and I turn off the line and turn it on again, and then it will work. So it's a little bit problem sometimes, but it didn't be so long time, about 1 hour or like that. Then it goes again, so no problem. Yeah, what more? Yeah, I don't know.
Give my regards to Ashley and your family there, and then I see you on Saturday. And so that's 73 from here. HB9 CLS FM4 Menosaj 73 och tack så mycket.
Александр.
Здоровья вам и вашей всей фамилии. Всего доброго, до свидания. Искать 73. Еще раз пожелаю.
Неоднократно слышно на всех бендах. Здоровья крепкого вам, вашей семье. И всегда буду рад слышать. 4 Люба 4 двигали знак РА-3 ПМН. Георгий 73 май. Пока-пока.
73, да? За меня всего хорошего. До свидания, крепкого здоровья. 73. Пока-пока.
73, Георгий. Пока-пока. Киорзет, радио Анна, тройка. Павел, Мария, диапазон 27, прием.
Papa Alpha 2,
Golf, Juliet Whiskey.
Hi, good afternoon. Thank you very much for coming back.
Nice to meet you. There were several other stations calling.
You had a pretty good signal. I did not look at the meter, but I think you're S9. You're S9. My name is Henry. Hotel Echo November Radio yesterday. Henry Kuning, QTH, Papua, London, America, Papa, Uniform, America. Papua is a QTH, and we're running here with a Fox Tango Delta X-Ray 101 mic pop-up, 200 watts. My amplifier is not on at the present time, so I'm running barefoot. So the antenna is a 5-element monoband Yagi, about 25 meters level. Hotel Alpha Stroke Papa Alpha 2, Golf, Juliet Whiskey, Oscar Hotel 6 Zebra Sierra. Okay, I think I copied your name correctly. Pierre Golf Echo Radio Tango. Is that Roger? Okay, good. Well, very good. Yeah, you have QH Baker. You're accurate. Signal report is 5728, 5728. Very considerable QH station. But it's a good signal, no problem. And about the WX on our side, we have overcast weather conditions here. At the present time, temperature is rather low. It's about 2 degrees. I think it's about 2 degree level only. So we had a frost in the morning here. So here, back to you. Hotel Alpha Alpha 2 Golf Juliet Whiskey, Oscar Hotel 6 Zebra Sugar. Yeah, okay, Roger. Roger on the WX. And by the way, I just noticed that we have had QSO before, 2019 in February 26th on this very same band. So Kurt, real nice to work you again. Well, thank you very much for the nice QSO, and it was pleasant to meet you again. Very best 73 to you, and see you later, Kurt. Hotel Alpha Stroke Papa Alpha 2 Golf Juliet Whiskey, Oscar Hotel 6 Zebra Sugar 73, Kurt. And all the best. See you later. The British station in Germany, I think it's 4 and portable. Come again? Okay, John, good morning, and nice to meet you. You're about 56, 57, and nice to meet you, John. We are running here with a Fox Tango Delta X-Ray 101 Mike Papa, 200 watts. Into a 5-element Yagi, which is one of standard. It's not pointing towards here. It's been pretty much towards south or southwest at the present time. And running barefoot here. We have overcast sky today, and in the morning we had frost on the ground a little bit. So I guess it's been around 0 degrees during the night last night. But it's warming up according to weather forecast, and right now it's overcast, and I think it's about plus 2 degrees only, so rather chilly weather. John, back to you. 4 Foxtrot Kilo. Let me see. Did I get your call correctly? 4 Foxtrot Kilo, Foxtrot 4 to below 860 per sugar. Yeah, okay. John, this one came up. Actually, I turned the antenna a little bit more towards your way because you're super way down to S5 level, and I had problems reading you. Therefore, I turned the antenna a little bit more closer to your direction, John. So the copy improved considerably. Okay, on the working conditions and everything else. John, thank you very much for calling, giving us a call, and it was nice to work with you for the first time. So, John, 73 now. Thank you for the nice QSO, and see you again soon. 73, and good morning and good afternoon from Finland. Call 4. Kilo Fox, protocol, Oscar Hotel, 6 Pacific, 73, John. Yeah, 73, and all the best, John. Bye-bye now.
Oscar, November 7, Oscar Fox. Thank you for the call. Nice to meet you. Bringing the call on the computer call back. Thank you. Good work here.
Bravo, Sierra, Victor Oscar Hotel, 62 Sierra. Okay, 100% stopping, Andy. No problem. Thank you very much for the info. Very good on your QTH. Waffle is relatively small. We have about 15,000 people living here in Waffle. Geographically, we are a large town, very large, rather large. I don't have any miles, unfortunately, to give you, but this is relatively large city, or large town. The center is not that large. And if you go to my QRZ.com, you can see some of the pictures I've taken from my airplane. about the La Placenta. We're living just about less than a mile from the city center. Well, about the working conditions, we have here brand new, or almost brand new, Yaesu Tango Delta X-Ray 101 mic pop-up, 200 watts, infrared final monoband Yaki, which is less than 100 feet level on the rotatable tower. The amplifier is not on. Actually, on the table I have a Hotel Lima 2 kilo amplifier, Tokyo High Power Labs built, about 35-year-old amplifier, but I have a brand new one waiting the final installation on the floor. It's ACOM 2000 Sierra, and I will install it to automatic antenna switch, which is from the same company from Bulgaria. But I don't have all cables at the present time. I need two cables in order to connect the automatic antenna switch to the system. But anyway, don't need the amplifier right now, and HL2K works perfectly. But I have a little bit updated system coming up shortly, and it's interesting because it's automatic band switching and tuning, and also the automatic antenna switching as well. And as I said, I replaced my Yaesu 5000 to 101 mic pop-up about 6-7 days ago. So I'm trying to learn the features of the 101 mic pop-up. There's lots of all kind of options you can utilize if you know how to use them. So it takes time. Every day I learn something new. So did I tell you about the weather? There's not much to tell about it. It's overcast and rather low temperatures. It's about 2-degree level 1. Last night we had some frost in the morning on the ground, but it disappeared. It's melted and so forth. But it's supposed to warm up again, so no threat of snow as yet. So, and back to you. Mike 0, Bravo Sierra Victor, Oscar Hotel 6 Zulu Sierra. Yeah, very good. Very good, Andy. Solid copy all the way through. And no problems. Thanks for the info. Yeah, I just checked the exact temperature from the aviation weather site, and plus 3 degrees. A little better than I expected. Oh, my. thermometer is not very accurate, I guess. Or it depends where the sensor is located, or it depends much on the place where the sensor is attached to the other wall. What I was going to say, yeah, okay. Thanks for the description of your city. And everything else. Okay, the radio. By the way, my amplifier is not on right now. I'm running also with 200 watts. I have the amplifier on the table, HL2K, but it's not on at the present time. Where I need the amplifier mostly is that I'm in so-called news anchor for the Finnish Radio League, SRAL, for about 35 years, and I've been the news bulletin news anchor for many years, a long time, a really long time, and when we transmit the always through SRAL's, our headquarters news bulletin, I use amplifiers so that everybody can hear it throughout the Finland. And when I do transmit the bulletin, it goes in 80 meter, 40 meter, and 2 meter bands simultaneously, of course. And then I need the amplifier on the 80 meter band. Usually, because I'm located pretty much centrally in Finland, everybody can hear, even in the Lapland, the 80 meter bulletin. And we used to transmit it on Saturdays at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's been my voluntary job for the headquarters for a long time. I usually do it twice in a month, but now we finally got the third station to take care of the news bulletin, so my job probably gets a little bit easier. It's a little bit annoying to do it for the 35 years, and you're occupied in the afternoon, Saturday afternoon. Most of the time, although it takes only about an hour, but you get to prepare and learn the material and read it a couple of times through and so forth, and then take the QSOs after the bulletin about 45 minutes or so, and but anyway, it's been an interesting contribution for the amateur radio world, or Finnish radio amateur world. Actually, our local crop, 086 Alpha Charlie, gets a little bit payments each year from the headquarters because we take care of the news transmissions. So, well, that's the story from my side. Andy, thank you for your nice contact again. And I'm sure we will hook up again sooner or later. Take care. It is a good day to you, and certainly it's also good afternoon on your side. Not yet, but in about 45 minutes. So it's 1:15 here. 73, and take care. Bye-bye now, Andy. Mike 0, Bravo, Sierra, Victoria, Oscar Hotel, 6 Zulu, Sierra. Okay, Roger, Tony. And so far the experience is that 101 MPS more advanced than 5,000. Definitely there's some improvements, and the receiver seems to feel a little bit better. It's hard to say. I'm not really technically oriented amateur radio operator, but but of course I've been a long time in the business, and I've had 2 amateur radio stores in my life. so I've tried out many radios during my career. But definitely I was impressed when I switched the 101 Mike Papa on, and immediately I noticed some improvements. What I'm going to do, I have my 5,000 is on the floor now. I will take it to the service station as soon as I have time to go to Helsinki area. The service technician will go it through, and I have little things to repair. One of the small displays, or actually all 3 small displays are broken. They do not. There's no indications of any life in these 3 small windows there. So they have to be repaired, and also I have the display unit which requires a little bit checking. But as soon as it's done, I'm going to trade the 5,000 and stick to 101 until something better comes up. But anyway, 5,000 is good radio, and I've used it the past 4 or 5 years. I don't know exactly how long, but it's a good transceiver. But definitely 101 has some new things, and what I like is the touch screen. That's handy. It's real easy to use. Of course, everything is not by touch function, but many features are with the touch operational. So that makes it interesting. I like it because I have a small airplane, and I have a Dynon 10-inch screen in my attached to my panel in my airplane, and I'm used to the touch screen, and it's very, very handy, especially in the airplane. Unless if the flying conditions are unstable, then it's real hard to push the right spot where you're supposed to push with your finger if the airplane is going up and down and there's turbulence and so forth. But here in the shack it's easy because it's stable. But anyway, that screen is nice. And as I said, the receivers seem to be really, really good. Okay, thank you very much, Andy. Nice talking to you. And looking forward to next one. Have a nice day and see you later. Take care. Bye-bye now. Mike 0, Bravo Sierra, Victoria, Oscar Hotel, 6 Zulu Sierra, 73. Bye-bye now. Hey.
Oscar, November 7, Oscar Double Fox.
The Oscar November station, come again.
Hi, good day to you there, sir. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. Foxtrot, it's like turning on and off the radio 7 days a week, so ON7OFF. I think it's Henry. Name here is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. Handle is Kurt, Kilo United Radio, Texas. Beautiful signal. I was following your conversations. You were always 5.9, then you went down to almost barely 0, and then it went back again. Here, propagation is QSBing, but I've got you in the clear there, Henry. QTH here is close to Brussels there, sir. Back to you, Oscar Hotel 6 Zulu Sierra. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Double Fox, over.
Over. Okay, very good. Oscar November 7, Oscar Double Fox, 086 Zebra Sugar. Very good. Nice to meet you, Kurt. And you're 5 and 9 here, 59. Very good signal and very pleasant sounding audio. And thank you for the call. Real nice to meet you. This seems to be the first QSO at least. I do not see any indications in my computer logbook. It's about 12, 13 years old computer log. So I've been licensed since 1968. So there's a high pile of paper logbooks before when I finally installed the computer logbook. Well, what else? You've probably got most of the info. FT101 mic Popeyes radio, running barefoot, 200 watts, and we have 5-element monoband Yagi, which is about 25 meter level on the rotatable power. It's lowermost antenna on the tower. And from the QRZ.com, you can see further details about the station. Except that the pictures are not updated as yet. I'm waiting to get the new amplifier on the table. And when I've got everything ready, I will put the new pictures to QRZ.com. Weather-wise, it's plus 3 level, and about the ceiling is 300 feet, about 100 meters. The ceiling is very, very low here. We had frost on the ground a little bit on in the morning. So this is the weather situation, Chris. Back to you. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, 086 Super Sugar.
Yeah, QSL, Henry, Oscar Hotel 6, Zulu Sierra. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, returning. Yeah, I was going up and down the frequency, heard your station, and then I went to check your QRZ page, and I saw you're a magician. So I said, okay, I want to talk to a magician once in my life. I want to talk to a magician once in my life. I'm also having a very particular job. I'm actually a perfumer, so I design fragrances, Henry. And yeah, I can see your QRZ page. I'm also live streaming at the moment, Henry. So if you have a computer nearby, click on the first picture of my QRZ page, and it will start the live stream. If you cannot check the live stream right away, don't worry, you can check it out later. We are 1 hour into the live stream of today, Henry, so you will see the operator as well operating. So it's an extended version of HF radio where you can also see the person who is talking, no problem. Beautiful location you are, where you are. I see the beautiful snow and the QTH, very beautiful, very fantastic area. But it looks so cold to me. So yeah, it must be a harsh winter. It must be hard in the winter when it's very, very cold. No problem. Yeah, here it's overcast this morning. It's a public national holiday, so you might hear many stations from Belgium at the moment. I'm not sure if it's a public national holiday in your QTH in Finland, but here it is a public national holiday, so people are at home. And yeah, we are confined to stay home because of the corona lockdown. So there's not much to do, but you know, turn on the radio and have some fun. So that's what we're doing right now. So not so interesting period of the year because you know we would like to do our job and do our sales, but we are not allowed to open the shop because of the lockdown. So yeah, I think the radio is a good corona-proof hobby that we are practicing. I got my license very recently, Henry. I have been licensed since half of August, so I'm pretty new. And I'm getting you through my dipole, on the side lobe of my dipole, because it's absolutely not pointing into your direction. And the power is about 600 watts into the dipole with a Kenwood TS480 And if you are on the live stream, because I see there's a viewer, the live stream or the receive is managed by the SDR Play with the SDR console software. Back to you there, Henry. Oscar Hotel 6 Zulu Sierra from Oscar November 7 Oscar Double Foxtrot, over.
Over. Yeah, Fredericksburg, Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox. Oh, it's 6 super. Yep. Yeah, I see your picture. Hello. This is something to think about. Also, maybe that I'll do something like that in the future. By the way, the first one I've been using this live stream system. That's an interesting feature. I haven't think about it. Sometimes I think about it because I've been so-called news anchor for the Finnish amateur radio headquarters for the past 35 years, and I used to read news bulletins on Saturdays, and I've been thinking about installing something similar so that the bulletin viewers or listeners actually they were able to watch, but it keeps an extra pressure to myself. It's just even the picture, and then you have to take care of the news transmission, and it's supposed to be a little bit more or less official. It's a headquarters news bulletin, not the local club station bulletin, and so forth. But that's something to think about. And it's, in your case, it seemed to work real well. And well, if you don't mind, you mentioned the system what you're using, but if you could send me an email and describe the system, what you're using, what is needed, what is the program, and so forth, so I can pay attention to it a little bit more closely. This is definitely something I'm interested in. So maybe I can try it, and maybe I can try it also with the news bulletin one day. So that's really, really excellent, and it seemed to work real well. Only thing that I had to turn the loudspeakers from the computer off because I was listening to you from the radio, from the transceiver loudspeaker, and also the computer loudspeakers, and they were a little bit timing difference, so it was a little bit confusing. So I had to turn it off. But anyway, Richard is nice and good looking and so forth. So you can see my email address on the QRZ.com. And by the way, you mentioned the magic, Kurt. Well, yeah, I used to be professional for about 25 years. But then I went to the business world and could not be professional anymore because it requires lots of traveling, and I had to take care of my businesses. I've had 2 ham radio stores, and we used to import woodworking and metalworking machinery from China. And I sold the ham radio business. Actually, I sold the first ham radio business in 1991. And then we restarted it about, I think it was 2000 or so, and with the woodworking and metalworking machinery business. And I sold this business about 7 years ago. We still have acupuncture product line. I've been interested in acupuncture about 35 years, and we were interesting one, and my son studies to be an acupuncturist and so forth. So it's natural that he will continue to the acupuncture related product business. Well, that's what's going on. But I perform actively at magic shows. Actually, this morning I've been practicing the next performance and so forth. During the Corona time, it's been quite a bit slower. But little by little, things are getting better. and there will be Christmas parties and other get-togethers. So there will be more performances, but it's been slow since the corona situation hit the world. So I've been practicing new stuff and new tricks and new magic shows and so forth. So even today, I usually practice every morning about an hour or 2 hours, depending on the situation. So I have lots of stuff here in the shack behind me for concerning the next magic show what I'm going to do shortly. Yeah, that could make an additional feature to the amateur radio, just to make a camera and to show you around if needed. So I'm looking forward to your email about the software and what's needed and so forth. So if you give me a little description, I'd be very, very happy. Oh, turn it back to you, Kurt. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, 086 Sleeper Sugar.
Yeah, QSL, Hotel, sorry, I'm always make a mistake on your call, I don't know why. Oscar Hotel 6 Zulu Sierra from Oscar November 7, Oscar Double Foxtrot. Yeah, fantastic, yeah. It's all about the illusion, huh? Henry, it's all about the illusion when you do magic tricks there, mate, so... that's what you need to do. It's your job. It's entertaining, you know, and this is also entertaining. And believe it or not, I'm a perfumer, but I sell my perfumes mainly on the handicraft market. And I just consider my job, you know, I'm just selling a product that they sell everywhere else. You can get perfumes everywhere. But when I'm at the market, it's also about the magic about perfume. So it's also about the illusion. It's also about the show. It's also about entertaining. And I sell my perfumes on a touristic market. So everything, of course, is very strongly impacted with the coronavirus. But I must say that, you know, I consider my job also being an entertainer. So I also have to, you know, explain people and do some magic tricks with the perfumes. And, you know, sometimes I design fragrances while the customer is right in front of me on the handicraft market. And I just make a perfume so I can use different perfume ingredients together and simulate another ingredient or another smell sensation. So, and people, they love it. They actually come to my shop and they like the magic like you're doing. So it's a little bit in the same style, so in the same, little bit in the same business. I also saw that you were a chairman or something like that about UFOs. I'm really wondering if you believe there are UFOs in or on around the planet, or if it's also an illusion. You know, I want to have your idea about that one there, Henry. I'm writing the email about the software that I'm using. I'm going to send it out in a few seconds from now. So on your next transmission, you see me typing, and that's my email, because you know I when I'm on the radio, I tend to forget things, and when I shut down the radio, another thing of my life starts. You know, I need to take care of the family or other stuff, or maybe the chicken. You know, if you go down in the page there, you will see that I also have a lot of chicken. I actually breed special silky chickens, and these are my little pets. So I try not to fry them up with my vertical antenna for 40 meters that's planted right in the middle of the chicken coop. So I need to check that everything is well grounded, HI. Okay, Henry, but fantastic. Yeah, you have to tell me about the UFO stuff, mate. Do you really think there's UFOs around us, mate? Back to you, Oscar Hotel 6 Zulu Sugar from Oscar Nancy 7 Oscar Double Foxtrot. Over.
Over. Yeah, very good, Kurt. Solid copy again. Oscar Hotel 6 Zebra Sugar, right back. Very good. Very, very interesting, and thanks for describing the situation on your side. Definitely selling is entertainment as well. There's no doubt about that. Believe it or not, when I started, I was 16 years old, and I became a life insurance salesperson at 16 years old. And I was pretty good. I was anxious to learn all the details about the selling and entertainment. Of course, I was a magician already at that time, so I was able to utilize magic and that stuff with when I was selling the insurances to people. But definitely selling and entertainment as well. There's no doubt about that, and I understand your point of view perfectly. Well, let's go to my favorite, to UFOs. I've been involved with the UFO research for a long time. I became interested when I was probably 15 years old, and I managed to get some books. They were relatively new. There was very few books about UFOs in Finnish until I think I was 15, and 3 books were published at the same time. And I got all the 3 books immediately from the local library and became fascinated with that subject. In the 1974, they established an organization called Finnish UFO Research, and I became a member immediately and an investigator, and I've studied this subject very much. Just curious, my phone is ringing. Just 1 second. Okay, sorry about the interruption. They still keep calling me about the radios. I sold the radio business 7 years ago, and they still call me and ask about the radios, if I can sell that and so forth. But anyway, I forwarded him to call to a new owner who bought my business. Okay, where we were. About the UFOs, and became interested early, and now I'm the chairman of the Finnish UFO Research, and been about 4 or 5 years the chairman, and before that I was the boss of the investigators, and I'm actually currently still the boss of the investigators. When we get the reports about the UFO, I will forward the investigations to other investigators somewhere elsewhere in Finland. And I receive all the reports first, and I check them out and see if they are valid or not, and so forth. That's really interesting. By the way, we are just currently making a document film about UFO research. Our TV1, or YLE, Finnish Broadcasting Corporation, started it about 2 years ago. We started the production of the document 2 years ago, and we filmed 1 episode, but then everything stopped, and we thought that, okay, they're not interested anymore, until about 1 month ago. They called me and they informed that they have checked the material and find it very interesting, and they're going to continue. And, well, we started again, and they came here to my home, and they spent a couple of days here, taking lots of recordings, and even to ham radio and magic and other stuff. And then we went to Helsinki area to record 1 episode, which is about very, very interesting UFO case close to our national
airport in Helsinki, which happened about 2 years ago, and really, really remarkable.
Case and so forth, and it will continue, but it takes about a year or so until the people can see it. But that's what's going on. But UFO research gives me lots of extra work. It's all voluntary work. There's no benefit whatsoever, no monetary benefit whatsoever. It's just entirely voluntary job and voluntary work. But it's really, really interesting area, and I spent lots of time going through materials and so forth. So that's the way it goes. And many others. I'm in the Rotary Club, take care of the exchange students, and unfortunately, at the present time, we do not have exchange students because of the corona situation. And I'm also a member of Odd Fellow, which is really, really interesting also. And we had a last night meeting and so forth. But many things like hypnosis has been my hobby since I was 14 years old, and I'm also involved with the Finland America Society very deeply. I'm a member of the local the chairman of the local branch, and also in the national board member. We had a house in Florida for about 18 years, and was been in the United States over 150 times over the years. Of course, because of the magic. The magic is the United States is the mecca of the magic. So I spent there much time. So briefly, in a nutshell, lots of things. Supposed to be retired, but I'm not retired. All kind of things going on all the time. So, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, 086 for Sugar.
Yeah, QSL 100% Oscar Hotel 6 Zulu Sierra from Oscar Nancy 7 Oscar Double Foxtrot, or French fries at the end, HI. Yeah, QSL, fantastic. Yeah, you know, if you enjoy your life, that's the most important thing. You know, if you can keep your brain going and have fun, that's the most important thing, I think. I think many people, they run around like a zombie in some kind of a stasis where they don't do the things that they like to do. And you know, if you like to do your stuff, that's fantastic. It's the same with me. I really love my job. And it's also a separate world where you need it, or everything that has to do with fragrances. But yeah, I can imagine America is indeed probably the main hub for everything that has to do with magic, absolutely. And it's all about, as I told you, all about the illusion. But you know, UFO might be also a little bit of an illusion, so it's pretty related to each other, I think. If you talk about something like UFOs. But you didn't answer my question. I wanted to know if you think there are really UFOs around us, mate. I try to see what you think, if you really believe there are UFOs, or after so many years of investigation that you think, like, you know, it's all fake. Now I got a phone call, so I'll give them a call back in a few moments. But that's the story here, mate. Yeah, I send you an email, by the way. So you've got the email with the links to the software. It's the software that will actually capture the windows, the different windows that you're using, or even your screen or whatever. It can capture a little bit everything. There's also a chat possibility, so it will capture it and put it on the screen. And yeah, I'm just using the standard SDR console software that I'm using right now. This software is working together with the SDR Play, and I'm separating my receive and my transmit. So makes it interesting because, you know, I have a little switch, of course, not to fry up my my SDR play. So when I go into TX, it makes the input of the SDR play go into a short, and that way I'm using the SDR play as my receiver. And you know, the thing is, the SDR play, the audio is automatically coming from the software, and it's routed into virtual cables, which is actually like you know, adding cables, audio cables into your computer. And this audio cable setup, you can route it to the software, and that's actually how it works. But yeah, that's a little bit an overview of what I'm using. Still asking the same question. Do you think there's UFOs around us there, Henry? Oscar Hotel 6 Zulu Sierra from Oscar November 7 Oscar Double Foxtrot, over.
Okay, Kurt, very good. Solid copy again. A little bit QRM this time. There's someone relatively close to our frequency, and the stuttering was interfered a little bit, but as I said, the copy was 100%. He probably didn't realize that there's another station relatively close to his frequency. Yeah, when it comes to the UFO, yes, I'm 100% certain and sure that UFOs, well, the word UFO is not good because it means unidentified flying objects. But they say that ships from the foreign civilizations or ET civilizations, after researching and paying attention to this matter past 50 years or so, I'm 100% sure that they are real. If I think that they are not real, I wouldn't spend not a minute looking at the phenomenon. There's so much material about the UFOs. I would say that there's about 1 million cases around the world since the Second World War, and I would say that there's about 20% so-called real UFOs. It still makes about 200,000, but probably there's much more cases. But of course, lots of the phenomena or sightings can be explained. They are people think that they have picture of the UFO, or it's a reflection of the sun. But they take the pictures, and there's some strange spot on the picture, and they send the picture for us that okay, there's a picture of the UFO. Or the UFO in the picture they have taken, and usually it's a reflection from the sun because they take the picture and the camera is towards the sun or some light source, and it creates a spot, a strange spot on the picture. That's very common, and of course, the drones nowadays cause many wrong sightings, incorrect sightings, or they're not wrong sightings because, of course, drone is real, but they think that it's something outside of this world. But there's so much strong evidences from all over the world, not just in United States or Russia and so forth. It's just all over the world, so that's what is important. And we have connections to the many countries in Europe, like they were behind the so-called Iron Curtain earlier, and people say that okay, they had no UFO phenomena, but as soon as the Iron Curtain disappeared, we learned that they had probably even more UFO sightings than here in the West. So that's remarkable, and there's so much evidence that it would take days to explain unless if you haven't paid attention to it. So that's why I've been interested in this phenomenon. Because it's so widespread, and And even what happened just recently, that even Pentagon admitted that there is something which is not from this world. You probably have seen the pictures from the fighter jets that were taken and so forth. And so this is a sort of description, but it's a fascinating subject, and I would say that probably 60-70% of the people nowadays are sure that there's life outside of this Earth, which is in a way funny to think that we are the only planet where is so-called civilized life. Although I do not think that we are that civilized. We are just child planet with lots of all kind of problems, as we everybody know. But there's much evidence if you go to YouTube material and check. Excuse me. If you check the material, and you will find shortly which is the good material and which is not so good material. Of course, as we all know, there's much material in the internet, and you can't believe everything what you see in the internet, especially the pictures. When it comes to the UFO pictures, this is the area what I'm very, very skeptical, I should say. Many of the pictures are fake pictures, and so easy, as we all know, it's so easy that even a school kid can create a picture of the so-called spaceship or UFO, and there's other material, but it takes time to go through it. There's so much interesting material available, which is reliable and in many cases reliable and well investigated cases around the world. So long explanation, but maybe this gives you an idea what I'm interested in and checking out. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I also believe that, maybe it's not in the form that we believe in, or maybe it's even in another dimension, or you don't know. You absolutely don't know. You are, we are living in a certain, I would say, a certain habitat and a certain reality, but maybe there's something else that is, around us that we cannot see, and maybe there are different dimensions. There are so many theories around there, Henry, that we just don't know. We just don't know, Who knows? Maybe when maybe the fact that we are transmitting here on the band, our waves will go out of the solar system, reaches somewhere else, maybe in a couple of thousands of years, and they will be able to listen to our signal, for the waves that get through the ionosphere. So who knows? We will never know. We will never know. But we're just a small part of a reality, and we don't know everything. Just the definition on how large is space, what is infinity, is also a question that can never be answered. So it's a part of the game, and. Yeah, it's just something I wanted to hear from you, that you said, you're absolutely positive that there's something out there. And I also think that definitely there is. The question, of course, is what we see and what we perceive. Is it also reality, of course? Well, you are into business because you're you're an illusionist, a magician, and maybe sometimes we also have illusions and mass hysteria and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah, fantastic. I really appreciate your answer, and have some feedback from somebody who is in the business. So I would say fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna grab my phone and call that number back. Probably might be a customer, so I'm gonna give them a shout and see what's going on, why they called me. But I really appreciate. So anyway, the live stream will be recorded, so if you want to show it to your family members how you sound here in Belgium, or if you need to do any tests, keep my call sign close. You can subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. When I go online, you can always see where I'm at and just give me a shout. With this SDR Play, I can broaden the bandwidth, and sometimes people, they want to test their new amplifier, new antenna, they want to switch between different antennas, they want to change microphone settings, whatever. I'm more than willing to tune into the frequency where somebody wants to do some, profound tests and let the live stream roll, and people can use my live stream just for testing purposes, because if you test the radio somewhere in the shack and you've got a receiver in the shack, it's not the same when you have a receiver that is a couple of thousand kilometers away from you. So there's definitely some effect on the signal when it bounces up and down the earth a couple of times. Henry, pleasure is all mine. I really appreciate the QSO. You have a fantastic job. You have fantastic responsibilities. Keep it up, man. I think it's how most of the people should live. And I see you enjoy radio, but you also enjoy your magician work and also your UFO research. That's fantastic. Next time I'll give you some explanations about the chicken HI, but I'll make that phone call in a few minutes from now. Thank you so much. I send you the email. Check it out. If you have questions, send me an email back. I will be more than willing to help you out there, Henry, to set up the live stream if you try to do the same. No problem. Oscar Hotel 6 Zulu Sierra from Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. Thank you so much, and stay safe, my friend. Over.
And over.
Okay, real good, Kurt. Solid copy again. 100%, of course. Yeah, thank you for the info. One little comment about the UFO phenomenon. I'm 100% assured that the many leaders, country leaders, the top leaders of the nations, they are aware of the UFO phenomenon. Not necessarily all the politicians, but on top of the military, they know definitely NATO and so forth. Yeah, and of course in USA, the Navy, Army, and what else? They all top people in the Army. They're definitely, they know about the UFO phenomenon. Even probably Mr. Trump, he was briefed. I don't know how much he understands about it, but I'm sure that he was briefed 4 years ago when he came to the office. And the next one, Biden will be briefed as well, so that if they had no idea about it beforehand, then they have briefed. Definitely, they have to know in case of if something drastic should happen, which is unlikely because we're not gonna be conquered by any other civilization. If they wanted to come to Earth, they have done it thousands of years ago already. Okay, I'll let you go, and it was real interesting chatting with you, and thank you very much about the info, and thanks for the beforehand about the infos concerning our live stream and so forth. So I'm looking forward to that. That's what I've been thinking about. But you were the first one to see actually use it here on the amateur radio field. So that was really interesting. Okay, let's have a longer one. In the future, and I'll let you go. And I gotta go also to check out the emails if there's orders came since I was on the check out my computer about an hour ago. So maybe I need to make some packaging, or my son probably has already done it. Well, take care, Kurt, and thank you very, very much for the interest in QSO. It's been my pleasure, definitely. 73, good afternoon, and all the best, and see you soon again. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, Ocean, Henry 6, Zulu, Sierra. Bye-bye now.
Thank you very much, Henry, and yeah, pleasure is mine. If you need help for the live stream, let me know, okay? I will be more than happy to help you out. And maybe we can. There's a couple of guys. I'm trying. There's a couple of guys doing the same as me, because I got the idea from other guys as well. But maybe we could form like some kind of a network of live streamers, on internet. So if people need to do some tests for their radio, whatever, they can get in touch with the live streamers right away. Hotel 7. What is it? I think it's Hotel 7 something uniform. He is doing the live stream as well. He is from the US, but he comes online, he comes live pretty late. So most of the time I cannot operate because my parents are sleeping in the room next doors. And I don't want to keep them awake with my foolish hobby. So I just like to give them the possibility to be, to have their quality time at night, I would say. So that's also important. But yeah, I'm just looking to the other guy. You can subscribe to his channel, and next time when he comes online or when he goes live, you can give him a shout as well, and you can give a call to him as well. It's Whiskey 7 Hotel United, Mr. Alex in Florida. Whiskey 7 Hotel United. That's the other guy who is also doing this kind of a live streams. Okay, thanks a lot, Henry. Take care and stay safe. Talk to you soon again, and it would be my entire pleasure to help you out with the live stream if you need some help. No problem. Take care, God bless you, and stay safe. This is Oscar Nancy 7, Oscar Fox Fox, here in Belgium, going clear with Oscar Hotel 6, Zulu Sierra. Bye-bye, 73s. Let me wave to the camera. Bye-bye.
Okay, real good, and again, thank you very much. And just one little point there. I use Zoom video webinars frequently. I have a so-called paid service for 1 year, and it's unlimited and so forth. But Zoom is a little bit different than this YouTube system. So although I have a paid Zoom, I don't want to use it with the amateur radio. So I'm looking forward to YouTube channel rather than Zoom. I use Zoom regularly with the board meetings, with the various activities, and it's very, very handy, and I like it a lot. So it's practical for that purpose. But for the amateur radio, I need something else, and definitely I will check it out. So, see you later. Bye-bye now. Good afternoon, Kurt, and thank you. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, 0863 per Sugar. Bye now.
Yeah, okay, QSL Henry. Just one final comment on the Zoom. I would like to have Zoom as well. I'm looking into it because if I do the live stream, I could eventually bring people into the live stream. That would make the live stream very interesting for people. So you can actually bring in people on the live stream as well, and have multiple people. I also have been combining new technology with old technology since quite a long time. And before I got my license 3 months ago, I was basically only operating on 11 meter. And I also, at that moment when I was operating 11, I had a Zello interface to my radio, so people could go into the Zello application, and multiple users could use and take over my radio and also transmit, and that was also pretty cool. I know there's a lot of remote controlled radios out there, but this one was kind of unique because you can actually have a channel where you have multiple people sharing the same radio and taking the microphone with each other, so makes it pretty interesting and neat. Talk to you soon. I'm gone, Henry, and keep my information close if you need help. Oscar Hotel 6 Zulu Sierra from Oscar Nancy 7 Oscar Fox Fox. God bless you. Stay safe, and I'm very happy you made my day. At least I can talk about my contact with you, with my family members, that I spoke to a magician, you know. 73s, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, real good. Yeah, very, very interesting. Have this sort of curious to see for the first time, see the live picture of the other station. So real interesting. Okay, and on the comments concerning Zoom. I have an annual subscription for the Zoom, and we use it quite a lot, and it's real good. So maybe we can combine this some way. Here in my Hampshire, I do not have the camera. I've got several computers and several office rooms, and Zoom is installed one of my main computers. But why not use it here? Okay, bye now. 73, Curtin. Take care. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. 086 Zebra Sugar, also off and cleared.
Okay, bye-bye. 73s, I'm gone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
No, pues se mudó, yo estoy a buscar un aquí en adelante. licenciado, esperando que todo esté bien. Escuchado, está buenísima. Aquí salió aquello, hay que estar. Déjame buscar a ver qué dice. La explicación de todo. Ok. Civilito está cambiando hasta por 4 montañas. Este año también que le salgan las letras. La aplicación. ¿Cuál es el estilo KP3 habla? Pero ¿cuál es la cosa? Está cambiando la nueva. Pending application. Pending quiere decir que ya está, cuando dice pending tú, eso es casi un 100% que se la va. Pero usted tiene que Station Holder, que para también que me dice cuánta gente han aplicado para que salga todo adelante. A veces las que, yo por ejemplo, mi primer consigna era KP4 América George Washington y lo solté ya ahí, a rayo, llevan como 13 años y todavía está ahí, nadie lo ha tirado adelante. Las KP3 como que no van con la isla, ¿verdad? Terminé con el MP4 Goku y yo quería KP4, pero tenía un tipo y el muchacho no se moría hasta que por fin se me rayó la calle y se fue hasta que se fue. Que no sabe cómo que se llama victimizado. Ok. Pues déjale, Cheito, dale calma, no, Cheito ya iba de salida. Buenos días,
Espero que se encuentren muy bien. Dios le bendiga en el día de hoy. Carlos, salúdame a los muchachos que me escuchan. No todos se unen a un solo abrazo ahí para todos. Eso es todo, Carlos. Va a llover, según dicen, va a llover. Agua mojada. Acabo de llover allá porque creo que ayer estaba lloviendo a cántaro, ¿verdad? Ok, bueno. Por acá la temperatura amaneció a 40. A 64, Carlos. 64. 64 amaneció la temperatura. Está nublado, creo que va a llover, pero nada. Ya hay un 60 para hoy, mañana un 70 de lluvia, pero después del sábado pues va a cambiar todo, Luis.
Va a llover se acerca. Hoy, mañana y pasado mañana. Agua por la canoa. A ponerse los trajes de baño todo el mundo. Saludos. Los que publicamos mañana todavía de acá tienen churrítica. Hay que darle el pulgante. Esto va a estar bueno. Yo trabajo hoy y mañana estoy libre porque va a estar demasiado de fuerte, 100% lluvia. Y me lo quiero quedar aquí. Hoy es viernes, que es 40. ¿Viste la diferencia? Así me quedo aquí. Quiere decir que me van a tener que soportar mañana. O este que va a quedar hoy. Mañana, oye, abre la guataca, hoy trabajo, mañana libre y el viernes trabajo.
Buenos días.
Desde que aquí está tu papá, upa.
Buenos días, se come mucho, ¿no? Esto es una chavienda. Esto es una chavienda. Algunos se copian, otros no, cacho. Ya yo estoy aborrecido de esto. Cualquier rato, toda esta mierda, porque ya aquí es un cacho. Esto ya, condiciones, hay que estar esperando las condiciones, vamos a hablar. Esto hay tiempo, esto tiene su tiempo. Ahora con el mundo hay otros que compran de los barrios, esperando ahí que se hagan las preparaciones de eso. Oye, si no, estoy aquí entreteniéndome. Me estoy entreteniendo en el radio nuevo que en el 101, mirando la revista que enviaron, mirando la revista y todo lo que se han sacado nuevo, de los radios, walkie-talkie, los metros, repetidores, aquí me entretengo ustedes mirando la portada. Porque no se ilustra todavía en nada de eso. Un poquito de café adelante, Ángel. Ok, viejo, déjame ver si se hizo está, porque estoy chequeando aquí en los récords y dice que se lo denegaron. Oh, wow. ¿Cómo es eso, Ángel? No, se supone que el día 3 era que tomaban la decisión, pero posiblemente hay que ver si él llenó la aplicación, puede que haya habido algún error en la aplicación y se lo denegaron adelante. Pero hay unos que están desocupados, que son KP4 NSA. Pero yo creo que es un Paulito, ¿verdad que sí? Sí, ese KP4 Morcilla, ese va a ser el... Ahora tú sabes que se pueden coger coincidencias con más letras. Sí. ¿Seguro? Pueden coger las que quieran, los malos son los que están más abajo de ahí. Las letras. Yo me quedo con eso. De alguien era algún día si hago upgrade, me quedo con esa porque son mi nombre. Ok, no, yo con eso me quedo. Trabajo es grande para cambiar todo por site. Esta porque eran las originales que yo quería, después que pues yo era KP4, AGW, pero por la telegrafía pues le quedé aquí con esa y me quedé yo espacio y no pelado. No, está bien. Si algún día vienen a Puerto Rico, no tiene que cambiar nada. Aunque tú dices que no vas a venir para acá. Ok, bien. Pues Lucho, una vez que estaba bien, ahorita yo lo escuché. Ahorita se hizo presente y volví se escondió. Está como el huevo, sale y enseña un poquitito y vuelve y se esconde. Parece que está frío para allá. Está frío para allá, güey. Bueno, yo prendí aquí poco ahora. Sí, no sé, listo. Dale la lechonera, echa para acá, no, tiene que estar en el río allá bañando los chanchos, Carlos. Primero baña los chanchos y después los lleva a pasear y después los guarda de nuevo. Espera que caliente el sol. Ay, pues sigue la previa ahí. Yo me quedo por acá, estando en la vuelta arriba. Saludos a los petes. Estamos 11 hoy. Estamos 11 hoy, yo cobré ayer. Qué bueno que me mandan. Yo cobro todos los días. Yo cobro todos los días. Yo hacía también lo mismo, yo estaba todos los días acá. Pero yo no estoy gastando ahora, como no estoy gastando gasolina, no tengo móvil. Hacen como un mes que tengo 8 pesos en la cartera, los otros están en la chequera, la cuenta de cheque ahí. entrado los comerciales. Los otros se han quedado allí. A mí sí me acuerdo que me daban un radio de 200 vatios, oye. Como tengo suficiente los radios, todos los radios dan lo mismo. Olvídate eso. Me quedo con lo que tengo y le saco el jugo hasta que no me manda. Bueno, yo me ausento de que es ustedes. Así que hacen a mí, voy para arriba, voy a tomar un poquito de café, pero me voy a echar desayuno de una vez. El 857 hace el mismo trabajo que este radio, hace el mismo trabajo que el Hugo, hace el mismo trabajo que el 5000, esos son pendejadas, esos son de esos disparos, que porque fulano tiene un radio, también se lo quiere comprar, cosas pendejos. Hace lo mismo porque allá aquí bravo, categón. Sale con desierto, hay un radio que lo que da son 25 vatios, 25, 20 vatios, y le pone el tiro pegado, muchacho. Una pantalla, y ya me trae un radio de miles de pesos. Nunca tengo una pantalla. Lo eché en el bolsillo. Ya que me lo vale igual, sacar igual que un radio grande. Hace todo. Hace todo, papá. Esta porquería. Lo eché en el bolsillo. Pero también otra cosa, Pablo, hay que tener un tiene que meterle 100, papá. No se puede meter el blanco. Está haciendo ahora. ¿Quién más se ve por ahí? Buenos días. ¿Quién más dijo yo? Buenos días. ¿Alguien callado? No me echaba todavía. Me quedo con